Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and here we are. It's part 13 of the Sir Alex Ferguson Manchester United career mode on Football Manager Mobile. And if you've missed any of the recent episodes, we have been banging form. But from one slip up against Liverpool, we've not lost since October, and we've just entered the new year. And today we've got FA Cup action, Carabao Cup semi-final action, and a home tie against Bournemouth in the Premier League, which we are going to get round to today. So first game up is Stoke in the third round of the FA Cup, which screams a reserve job to me. So have a quick look. We're going to bring Chog in to play on the right side of Daniel James, and I'm pretty happy with the rest of that. So away we go. I think it's 3 home ties today, and we're off at Old Trafford. First game of the FA Cup this season, and also because I've tried a few different bits in regards to recording, so hopefully it should be a little bit clearer picture-wise, and I'm using a new mic, so I'm hoping it's a bit clearer mic-wise as well. If not, let me know and I'll have a little play around with the settings, but it should be a bit... It's a high frame rate per second, so it should be a little bit improved. Anyway, in regards to the action, there hasn't been any. It's 0-0 at half-time. At home to Championship opposition is not ideal. But yeah, the games are coming thick and fast. I think we've got 8 or 9 games in January. We had 8 or 9 games in December. Playing twice a week, if not a bit more sometimes. We're still in the Europa League, so we've got the later rounds, the knockout rounds coming in February, and the Carabao, and the FA Cup at the moment. And obviously we're fighting for the Premier League title with Mason Greenwood. Scores a goal, but he's offside. 25 minutes to go here. We're on the break. Mason Greenwood brings it forward. He brings it all the way, and he finishes as well. What a goal that was. I think it was Pereira that played it into him. He's took it pretty much from his own half. And he's here again! He's in again! Manchester United 2, Stoke City 0. And it's a Mason Greenwood double. Yet again, he's scoring in these cup competitions. It's only a matter of time before he kicks on in the Premier League, I tell you. He has been on fire this season. Absolutely spot on from the lad. Just going to bring Fred on now. He's not had much game time. And Daniel James we're going to bring on as well. We've not really had a lot of injuries, touch wood. So we've not really had to change the first 11 round too much. So people like Mata, James, Fred, all probably good enough to be playing week in, week out the Premier League first team, but at the moment I'm not going to change a winning team because we've been banging form. Keep it as it is. I know somehow in the 7th minute or 4 added on, not sure how that works, and that will be it. So in the FA Cup third round at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 2, Stoke City 0. Mason Greenwood double does it again through to the 4th round. So that's another cup competition we are marching on with. So next up is Arsenal in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. And the draw's been pretty good to us for the 4th round. Cambridge at home. Marcus Rashford resumes light training. Probably not going to be fit enough for this one. But neither is Mason Greenwood. Now we have got a bit of an issue. We've only really got Odion Ighalo to... I don't know what we can do. I like Ighalo, he's scoring goals, but it's a bit of a risk to play him. up front in such a big game. So Chong's going to make an appearance on the bench. And we are going to bring James onto the left. Martial leading the line. Who was doing pretty well earlier on in the season in that position. We're going to stick with a balance. Yeah, balance mentality. I want to go too wide, not too fast. Yeah, big game. Big game, as you see. We're still top of Premier League, but Liverpool have still got a game in hand on us, so they can go top if they win that. Yeah, so look at the Carabao Cup turnaround. We only played the quarter-final a week ago because it was pushed back. Now we're playing in the semi-final. 5 out of 5 for Manchester United form-wise. Arsenal not quite. But Ozil was having a stunning season. Let me just see them stats. Play 22. 20 goal contributions. 7.6 for average rating. And you compare that with Pogba, he's not quite had the same effect. But someone like Lingard, since he's come into the team, very good. So there's a few weak links in there for me. I'm not sure about that Mara. Don't know much about him, but they've got Nelson, Willock, Martinelli, Chambers. So some young players in there. Feeling good about it if we can start well. So we've got the freedom to change mentality if we're not getting a foothold in the game and come forward a bit more. But that is a mistake we didn't need to make. Aubameyang has a great chance inside 2 minutes. Resulting corner leads to nothing. Arsenal come forward again. Put Son now on the break. Brings it down the right. Still got it. Nothing comes of it. 20 minutes in now. It's all Arsenal at the moment. Reece Nelson injured. So I'm not sure who they've had to bring on for him. So I presume if Nelson's playing, he's not going to be first choice. So surely they've got some injuries already. Right, down to Shaw. Pogba's on the ball to Son. Shot from range saved. Luke Shaw to take the throw in. We're into injury time, and that's it for half time. It's fairly balanced by the end. Equal on shots pretty much. Had a bit more possession. I'm going to come at them. First 15 of the second half. Let's try and make something happen. Seemed to be getting into the game a bit more as it went on. Corner here, Bruno on it into Maguire. And a shot from Lingard, I believe, just wide. Arsenal now. Playing it around the box. Shot from range from Willett. Saved. Whew. Whew. That's it. Arsenal down to 10 men. Lucas Torreira. Now we make a change. What do we do though? Have a quick look at Pogba's having a dog of a game. So Fred's coming on for him straight away. I've got my positions mixed up there. I might go 2 up top. Go. We need a few goals going into the second leg. I might even overload it. Try and get a couple of goals. We've got 2 up top. They're down to 10. Try and make something happen. Son makes it 1-0. 9th goal of the season. Lovely bit of football. Plays it into Son. Bruno plays it forward to Son. And he whips it in first time. What a goal that is. Right, let's go for it. Let's try and kill them. Kill this tie off. They're down to 10. They look very weak in the midfield. Son on into Bruno from range, makes it 2-0. 13 minutes to go. Strike, that is. Corner here. Pepe on the break. Who's going to catch him? Oh, dangerous. And the right corner, it's just gone over. What do we change? What do we change? Chong, you are getting a chance up top, my man. You are getting a chance up top. Make yourself a hero. Give us a 3-0 lead. James into Fred. It's a shot on target, and that's it. The referee blows his final whistle. In the home leg, the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, Manchester United 2, Arsenal 0. We really got on top of that second half. Obviously, the red card didn't help. We've took advantage. Paul Pogba dropped an absolute stinker in one of the biggest games of the season. But Bruno and Son, as reliable as ever. We've got a 2-0 lead now to protect. And we've just lost Nemanja Matic. He's 31, but could have done with keeping him. Not ideal. So the winning form continues. Second in the Premier League. So Liverpool have been on fire. They've won both their games in hand. One being Man City. So we've got a chance to open the gap up. Level on points with Man City with 2 games in hand. Another chance to go just 1 behind Liverpool. Tottenham have really fell off the gas. Look at that form. Not great. Anyway, second in the Premier League. Into the 4th round of the FA Cup. Big chance to get to the final of the Carabao. And we're doing well in the Europa League. I think we've won every game in that competition in the group stage. We've still got 80 million to spend. Still a lot of money to spend there. 80 million. This is one for the viewers. Looking at that first 11, how we've been playing, where would you say we need to strengthen? Obviously, we've had a few injuries up top, which has not helped with Greenwood and Rashford both getting injured at the same time. But I think we've been pretty strong everywhere else. I mean, in the summer, we did look at a possible left-back replacement or left-back cover for sure. Brandon Moons has done a stunning job in the cup competitions. So I've been pretty happy with him. Same with Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof and Jones have been ever reliable. I think we've got good centre midfield options. We've got Mata and Lingard playing behind the striker with Bruno playing in midfield. But is there anyone that we could possibly look at signing? Obviously, Matt is getting on. Matt is 31. Lingard's 27, and he's not world class. Could we look at a world class, either a world class centre midfield so we can push Bruno on, or a world class attacking midfielders playing behind our striker? That's a tricky one. Anyway, I'm happy. I tell you what, Pogba's coming back out of his team. We need a reaction from him. Fred's done decent when we've needed him. Anyway, on to the final game of the episode. At home to Bournemouth in the Premier League. By the looks of Bournemouth's form, they've been a little bit up and down. 3 wins, what about 2 defeats? Anyway, 15 minutes in, not much has happened. Not a shot on goal yet. 20 minutes in, not a shot on goal. 30 minutes in, not a shot on goal. 35 minutes in, not a shot on goal. 45 minutes in, we've had a shot. Absolutely stunning. Let's get at 'em. We're at Old Trafford, boys. Embarrassing. Let's get something going. Bruno into Lingard, into Son, into Anthony Martial. Tony Marshall scores again. Lovely team goal that was. Desired effect that was. 3 minutes into the second half. We have got the lead. Let's keep on. Let's keep on top. Luke Shaw pings it to Maguire. 25 minutes to go now. James into Lingard, into Son, into Bruno. Bit of tiki-taka there. James squanders an effort. 20 minutes to go now. Who's dropping a poor rating? I'll tell you what, we're going to get Scott some game time here. See how that goes. And Iggy, actually. Let's get Iggy on. Adi Nagala, you've done nothing wrong, mate. Whenever we've called on you, you've produced. And you'll be sorely missed when you go in the summer. Anyway, just over 10 minutes to go. Still got a slender 1-0 lead. Not much is happening. Bournemouth have got more of the ball at the moment. We're going to look to try and kill it off. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Into Fred. Well, it drops to Fred on the edge of the box. And the Brazilian pings it in. Long range effort. Just on the edge of the box. Makes it 2-0. Sees off this game. Going to bring Pogba on. If I just brought... Oh yeah, I just brought a guard on. That'll be all free, won't it? Yeah. Anyway, 5 minutes to go. Can we add another? Keep another clean sheet. That is top dollar. 2-0, we will take that. Tony Marshall with a goal, Fred with a goal. Bruno dropping a 5 this time. Quick look at the Premier League table. So we move one behind Liverpool, who have 2 been in sparkling form. Edge away from Man City, 3 points ahead with a game in hand. 4 points ahead at Arsenal with a game in hand. And the sort of gap to sort of 6th and 7th, Leicester and Chelsea is really starting to grow now with 12 points in front of them. Tottenham, despite a bit of bad form lately, are sort of keeping up. So top 4's not a done thing as yet. With what we got, 17 games left of the season. Mason Greenwood, let's look at his form. Our top goal scorer this season. Yet to score in the league, actually. He's made 9 cameos. I don't think he's started one, but they've all been off the bench. But look at that in the cup. Played 4, scored 6. Europa League, played 6, scored 4. So that's 10 and 10 in cup competitions. 4 assists. Oh no, tell a lie. I think he has started in I think 1 or 2 Premier League games. Now Rashford's been injured. Bruno bringing in the assists and a few goals. Let's have a quick look at some of the player stats in the league. So Heung-Min Son leads the way for us with 8. Mohamed Salah with 15. Harry Kane with 15. Jamie Vardy 13. They're the top 3. Who else we got there? So we've got Rashford, Bruno and Martial on 6. Martial's done decently off the wing, to be fair. Chipped in here and there. Who are the assist kings? So Jimmy Maddison and Musa Sissoko for Leicester and Tottenham respectively are leading the assist list. Not ideal with a lisp. Assist list. Bruno on 6. Son and Wan-Bissaka on 5 for us, which is very decent. Anyway, so another 3 games, another 3 wins. Season's really shaping into a special one. And this is where the run of games gets a bit difficult. I think it was a bit more difficult than this. I think some games have been rearranged now. But next episode, Everton, Man City in the Premier League. Then Cambridge, at home in the 4th round, and then we might play that semi-final second leg in the Carabao away at Arsenal at the Emirates. Possibly we may start that in the next episode. After that, 'cause we've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. We're going to spend a lot of time in London because they're all away. But yeah, if you have watched this far into the video, that's absolutely great. Really appreciate it. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Give me a like and subscribe to the channel. And like I said, we've got 80 million to spend. So I know a lot of you know a lot about Football Manager. You know a lot of good players to sign, especially for a big club like Man U. So if there's any players you think can improve the squad, any positions that you think I need to look at strengthening, please let me know. I really appreciate any help on that. And if you have enjoyed the video, thanks a lot. Yeah, until next time, take care, guys.